Jean Chin, and I'm at NIGMS.
And that is extramural?
Yes, that's extramural, right? I'm a program director there.
And what kind of stuff are you studying in the program?
I handle grants in cell biology and biophysics, focusing on membranes and structure and function. It's a 12-mile round trip, so it's a very short ride today. My husband and I ride a tandem. We've been riding tandem since 1994, so it's a long time, and we ride all over the place on our tandem. On weekends I do ride, and occasionally I do ride to work. But he's a diehard. He rides all the time: snow, ice, rain, fog, whatever.
And he's on campus here too?
Yeah, he's actually at CSR, which is off campus at Rockledge. So he dropped me off this morning, and then he went on to Rockledge. And that's why he's not here. It's a nice way to get to do something together. He's obviously a much better rider than I am, and so I get to tag along without being left behind.
So he never let you ride on the front of the bike?
No, it's impossible. The stronger person has to be in the front. Yeah. Otherwise, because it's a long frame, and so you need extra muscles to be able to hold that frame up. I tried it once and I couldn't move, so it doesn't work.
Hi, I'm Richard Coppola. I'm in the National Institute of Mental Health, and I run the MEG core facility. I bicycled from Silver Spring this morning, about 7 or 8 miles. It takes me about the same time it does to drive, actually, depending on the driving conditions. So not too bad. A little, about 45 minutes. Maybe once every week or two. Not as much as I would like. Partially the weather, partially my schedule. Partially often carrying too many things with me. I like the exercise. I'm not. I used to run every day at noon, but my knees have kind of given out on that. So the riding's a little lower impact on the body, but still gets me a little cardiovascular. So a couple times a week, I try to ride when I get home from work, particularly during the daylight hours when there's still lots of light.
Van Blargen. Laura.
Laura? Yeah.
Van Blargen.
Okay. And where do you work?
I work in building 33.
Okay. And what institute is it?
NIAID. I'm a graduate student, so I'm doing my dissertation research on dengue virus.
And so where do you ride in from?
North of here, about a mile. It's better than driving.
Okay.
It's fun. It's a nice wake up in the morning. Health, environmental, there's a lot of benefits. Yeah. There's a postdoc in my lab who also bikes sometimes.
My name is Dustin Hayes, and I work for the National Eye Institute, Communications Office. And I've been biking to work since I began working for the Eye Institute about 4 years ago. My trip is about 1.5 miles, which is
Not enough exercise.
really short. So, but I've taken the kids to school on their bikes already this morning. They ride to school every day, and when my daughter was here at the daycare, I put her on the front of my bike up here, and she loved that, and now she rides her own bike. It's too big to ride on mine. So
you ride with her to school?
I ride her to school. My son is now, he's older, and he rides his bike on his own. I'm too slow for him now. So walking is great, but it takes too long. Driving leads to parking problems. I can park right in front of my building and get to work in 5 minutes. It's mostly a convenience, sort of, almost always. And it's surprising how many days of the year you can ride here, even in the dead of winter, even if it's really icy out. It's about as safe as walking. It's a really big frame. I'm a tall rider, so I need a big frame. And these bags back here, I can throw anything in there. I can take these into the grocery store if I need to. Lights, now that we have these terrific LED lights that are super bright, and they make you a lot more visible. For safety, my hat. is painted fluorescent yellow. I painted that myself. I could not. I had a hard time. Surprisingly, I had a hard time finding a helmet that was day glow. The only one I could find was $90, so I got a $5 can of spray paint, and that's my fancy helmet. And I little reflective tape here. You always have to wear a helmet, so that's the one thing that stands out.
Do you normally ride?
Often about half the time, not all the time.
Yeah.
I live near the metro, so that's pretty convenient for me too. It's raining.
And where do you work at NIH?
I work at IGMS.
NIGMS, okay.
So I actually work at Anderson.
Is it intramural or extramural?
Like we're all extramural. On mountain bike, I have a mountain bike too. It's probably better for commuting than just road bike. Particularly with, I have more gear today than I usually do. The packs, so I'm not used to trying to handle it on the bike.
My name is John Wang. I'm from NIAMS. I rode from North Potomac, where Stowmill Elementary School is, and I rode all the way through Wootton Parkway, Montrose, and Tilden down the Georgetown Prep, and all the way down here.
All right. And you normally do that?
Yeah, that's my usual route. It's about 12 miles one way. I try to do once a week, usually on Fridays. Yeah. I work on clinical trials and outcome research. Yeah, I'm a biostatistician there. Yeah.
And why do you ride?
Oh, I used to be pretty active on sports, so I either play soccer or riding bicycles or rollerblading or skiing, snowboarding. So I've been active for a long time.
So it's just any sport is good.
Yeah, anything that involves movement.
Normally he sings while we're biking there, but he's a little shy, huh?
Is this the first time he's ever ridden to NIH?
Actually, we ride in almost every week, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He likes to see the construction workers on the way in, right? Right, Nathan? Okay, let's take your helmet off.
And how far do you ride in from?
It's about 3.5 miles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
The
good.
bike paths are nice. I feel protected with him riding. Fun, yeah. It's nice to get outside and not be in the traffic, right, Nathan?